Something seems to be broken about my light change settings, so may need to look into that at some point. But until then, hello Internet. This is Alex Does Sudokus, and we're going to do today's New York Times hard Sudokus. And if we have time, the mini crosswords and maybe the spelling bee. But it is lunchtime, but I actually had lunch already, so I am on a time limit here. So let's pencil mark in some ones. Ones are done. Got a 2 over here. A pair of 2s. 2. Another 2 over here. So that leaves a pair of 2s over there. Nope, not here. It's here. Don't know how I managed to do that. Yep, that is correct. 3s. That gives me a 3. 3, 3, 3. 3 4s. Got a pair of 4s over there. Pardon the coughing. Another pair of 4s here. This is a 4, so that unlocks the 4 over there and a pair of 4s over here. So the 4s are pencil marked in, I believe. This is a pair of 5s as well, which means it's the 4-5 pair, leaving me a 1 there, pair of 1s there. And that means this can't be a 1 anymore because I've got the 1s locked on rows 7 and 9 in these 2 cages. And they have to be on row 8 somewhere. And that's where it goes. Hi Alex, how are you today? Hope you're having a fine day. My day has kind of run away a little bit, but I'm back now. I'm ready to tackle the world. 5s. I was looking at 5s. That's it. So I've got a 1, 5, 1, 4, and 5 are locked in the same 3 cells. That leaves me 7 and 6. 6 and 7s are here, which means this is a pair of 8 and 9. Since I've got an 8 there, I know where the 9 goes. Okay, that gives me another 8 up there. And pair of 8s there. What about 9? Got 9 here. Oh, no. 9 there and a 2 there. Basically, this 9 and that 9 unlocks a 9. And this 9 forces the 9 in the corner. So that removed a 2 and gives me another 2 over there. And this 2 unlocks a 2. Oops. 2 over there and a 2 over here. And I think that's all the 2's done. You're great. That's fantastic. By the way, I don't know if I asked before, but what time zone are you in, Alex? Because yeah, I figure we must be quite similar in time zones. You must be in Europe somewhere because I think it's still quite early in the morning for other Americans. I don't know why I say other Americans. For Americans. 3. Oh, you're ahead of me, in fact. So that is good to know. So thank you for hanging out always. It is very nice to have a familiar face, like visiting time and time again. So I really appreciate that. This 3 and that 3 forms a pointer pair of 3, which locks another 3 over there. And yeah, my day's been okay. It was a bit of busy morning. We were doing some kind of like office training thing, I guess, is what I'll put it. So, 7 has to go there and 6 go there because the 7s are locked in these 2 cells. So these are 7s and 5s, 5 and 7, and I can't deduce them yet. So what is this? This is 3, 1 and 3 are there because of the 2 3s. Therefore, this must be a 6. And that gives me a pointer pair of 6 there, which unlocks the 6 and 7. Okay, today's puzzle is looking quite straightforward. Got that a 7 unlocked over there as well. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. I do hope like I offer something with my streams because I know I'm not very entertaining in general, but and my voice is I feel quite monotonous, and I know people won't ever tell me that, so but I am quite aware. I wouldn't say self-conscious, but or like low self-esteem or anything like that. But I like to critique things. Basically, I like to see how things are made and produced, and from that comes opinions about what works and what doesn't work. And I am definitely aware of some of my failings, and I do want to work on them. And I feel like one of the things I need to do is doing some YouTube videos where I guess I have to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not enunciate, but just kind of be a bit more, I don't know, melodic with my voice. Kind of have more intonations, maybe. Okay, these are 3s and 8 because of the 8 over there. So this must be a 9. And if that is a 9... also, speaking of streams, do you have plans on streaming in the future? Because, like, I can see you've got... you did a test video, didn't you? And I wondered, like, if the test was, like, leading up to maybe doing some streaming in the future, because that would be pretty dope. Oh shit, gotta light out the candle before I burn down the pot. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you do have to let me know. I'll give your channel a follow in a sec so that I don't forget. But I think I'm out of options here on the Sudoku. You're going to burn down the apartment. Tell me your power cut has finished. Oh my god. Speaking of power cuts, after yesterday's... It was yesterday, wasn't it? It wasn't the day before. Yeah. I know you had a power cut yesterday. Guess what happened? I had one too today, this morning. Oh, this is a pair of 7s. So maybe I haven't exhausted all the possibilities yet. Yeah, we had a power cut this morning, just as I was starting work. At about quarter to 9, we had a power cut. And which in itself wasn't that much of an issue, because we didn't have... yeah, exactly. I was just thinking, like, what is happening? Why is it... Is that like a cascade of power cuts going around the world? And it finally got to me, basically. But yeah, we had a power cut, and it was kind of fine, but it meant I couldn't quite work, since I didn't know how long the power cut was going to last for. Obviously, I had confirmed that it was the power cut, so luckily, we don't have a basement. I have like a utility cupboard. And so I just went in, checked the fuse, nothing was going on there. Went outside. I went to the meter room. So we have a room in the building. I live in an apartment block, and there's a room that has all the electric meter readers. So you know how much energy you've used this month. And they were all off. I mean, when I went in, the light was on, which was unusual because, like, the light is usually off in that room. And but it was also not bright enough to light the darks, like the further down the corridor, whereas normally the light would be, like, the room is just really long. It's just basically a wall with all the electric meters on it, and but it just, like, stretches out all the way to the bottom. Probably maybe not the length of an apartment entirely, but it was, like, long enough that the dimming of the light made it quite spooky, and that makes me think of, like, your experience with the basement. So I've got a 2 3s here, locks a pair of 3s, so that forms the next swing. Or another way of looking at it is that the 3s are locked on rows 2s and 3, so there must be one on row 1, so it must be there. So that gives me a 6, which means the 6s are up here. Not useful yet, but I do have the 4s here and the 5s. Oh, the 5s are locked with the 4s. Therefore, this is an 8. And this 8 breaks the 3 and the 8. And nothing else, I guess. So that's something. Actually, plan on streaming in the future. Just going to see which app and which game will be able to be... Which app and will the game be able to be seen? I think I get roughly what you meant. Just going to clean up the not pencil marking, but mop up these numbers. So I've got 7, 8, and 9 left on this column, and I've got 8 and 7 there, so that must be a 9, which means 9 is there. So the 9, so that leaves me with 1s and 3s, which I still don't know where they are, but this one forces a pointer pair of 1s, therefore This can't be a 1 anymore. It has to be a 5. So 1 and 4 are in place. 4 and 5, 4 and 5. That's pretty cash money. What have I got left here? Ones and is it ones and threes again? No, it's 1 and 6. Which I can't. Oh yes, I can. I've got a 6 over there. So 1 and 6 are resolved. That breaks the 1 and 3, and the 3 doesn't give me more. But this must be an 8 on the row. So the 8 and 7s are down here. 1 is here, and this is a 5 and a 7. So yeah, pretty straightforward puzzle today. 10 minutes, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, and then which game would the screen be able to like to people? What the screen would be like for people to see you playing? Yeah. So if you want recommendations, like yeah, what machines? Obviously, you'll be better at figuring it out. But if you want any kind of like suggestions or advice, I can maybe offer some depending on kind of like what kind of levels you want to get at, what kind of games. But like, look, I'm very lucky that I have a PC and that I actually got a decent graphics card recently. But I have yeah, I was streaming with a laptop for 3 months, and that was a bad time. So yeah, do you have a PC or a laptop? What Calvin and Hobbes are seen riding in the final Calvin and Hobbes strip? Skis? I'm also going to make a Discord server. Good idea. Oh, cool. You've got a PC. And do you have a decent graphics card? Do you know what graphics cards you've got? First episode of TV show is a pilot. My Fair Lady is Eliza. Love My Fair Lady. To an extent. Obviously, lots of problems because they changed the ending from Pygmalion, the play, where Eliza didn't actually, she goes off with, a much more eligible bachelor into the sunset in a carriage. But in the film, My Fair Lady, she goes back to Henry Higgins, and that was not cash money at all because he was a big misogynist, and yeah, he just basically gaslight her to no end. So it's terrible. No, is that you don't know what graphics cards you've got? Let me just finish the mini crosswords. Maybe are you on my Discord by any chance? Because if you are, or if you've started your Discord, ping me a link, and maybe we can do a voice chat on there, just to work out what kind of setup you have, because it would definitely help. Marathon handout will be water, I guess. This is a scent. So gush forth is, I guess, spew. Spring flower, I'm guessing a lilac, and upper class is elite, and common donut order is dozen. So it's a sled. They slid down a sled. That was the only answer that I didn't know. Oh, actually, I didn't check the other dozen. And what's that? Sour tasting tart. Okay, that is fine. So let's go for it. Cool. Let's talk later on my Discord. I am working today, but yeah, I can work, and like sometimes I have to wait for stuff. So happy to walk through some stuff with you if you want. Waters down is dilute, but that doesn't work. Perfect is great, I guess. Disney voice role for Matthew Broderick and Donald Glover. Disney voice role. What film has come out recently? That is Disney. And also, is Disney going to include Pixar? Utter nonsense. Gibberish? Nope, that doesn't work. Show on which Bowen Yan played Andrew Yang for short. I'm going to guess NSL because Andrew Yang is like he was Democratic candidate for, not candidate, but like he was running for the Democratic primaries for presidency. So since it's politics, I'm guessing it's NSL because it's 3 letters. So the whale shark is the biggest one. It's a fish because despite the name whale, it is actually a shark. And so yeah, I'm guessing it's the biggest fish, which is surprising because I thought the what you call it, the Great White is bigger, but I guess not. When I was in school in biology, one of the first lessons was like categorizations of animals, and the teacher basically asked like, what kind of stuff can be used to categorize distinctively categorize animals. So we talk about things like fur, laying eggs, but like I was thinking about scales, but then I suddenly thought, hang on a second, I don't think sharks have scales. So maybe shark is not a distinctive enough feature to be used to categorize fish, but someone else has scales and it was accepted. So I guess I kind of like went a bit too 4D chess there, trying to be too accurate. Hasta la vista. I'm guessing this is adios because it's bye, isn't it? So iced tea garnish. Iced tea garnish. Isn't that just ice cubes? Or is that going to be mint? No. Record company is a label. Kill as a dragon. Bite? Burn? Waters down. Ooh. Waters down. So it's got to be... Oh, waters down. It's a 4. It's water 4. God damn it. Hate that. Perfect. Ideal. Disney voice. What? Utter nonsense. Hokey? Maybe? That doesn't make any sense. Iced tea garnish is lemon. So, oh, is it a Huey or something like that? Kill as a dragon, slay. So, oh, Simba. I didn't know Matthew Broderick played Simba. Matthew Broderick. Yeah, I didn't know he was Simba. I had no idea. So that's interesting. So let's have a go for spelling bee before we go. Maybe we'll do a quick, see if I can actually finish the medium Sudoku with pencil markings. So what have we got here? We've got egg, chime, chipney, oh no, I haven't got an N. Chamomile, chili, claim, high claim, claimy. So let's chain as many letters as I can together. So, Chilean? No. This is not looking promising. I think I need some assistance on this one. I've got lime as well, so lime ache. Limerick? No. It's not climate, no. Oh, my friend sent me a voice message. He's so funny. He started using voice messages, started recording voice messages on his phone and send it to me rather than typing it out, because if he's eating something with his hands, he doesn't have to get his phone dirty. Get his hand dirty. Of course he's going to get his hands dirty. Yeah, I can't think of what this word could be, so... And I am pressed for time, so rather than wasting time... Oh my god, I was so close. I actually had half of mine. But I thought there aren't enough letters. It's chemical. I actually thought chemical at like near the beginning, but that's why I pivoted to chamomile after that, because I thought there wasn't enough letters, but turns out there are, so that was silly of me. Also, I should really disable the sound from Telegram, because it's settings, notifications, play sound. I'm going to get rid of that so that when I stream, it's not going to have that anymore. Got to be a professional, right? So, how long do I have? Let's see if we can like do a quick speed run of the medium puzzles. So sevens are there, nines. Oops, 9s are there. I should be looking for numbers that are quite in abundance. So, but I'm not seeing any, but I do see some 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, so that's a 2. So that gives me another 2 there. Pair of 2s down there. So therefore this must be a 2, 3, 4. 4s are with the 9s, which means 3s are now pointed. And if 3s are pointed, we can't actually do anything with them, can we? No, we can't. 4s. I was looking at 4s already, wasn't I? So I'm guessing there's nothing else. Oh, there's a 4 over there. So that gives me another 4. Pair of 4s there. 4, 4, 4, 5. 5s are pointed there. So this is a pair of 5s as well. 5. 5, 5. So this is pointed pair of 5s. So 5s are here. 5, 6. 6s has to be here because I've got a pointer set of 6s. 7s can't go there. So these are 5, 7, and 8. So 8 has to be there, which means this is 7 and this is 5. That leaves me 1, 6, and 9. Don't have enough, but it can't be a 6. So that's 1 and 9. In fact, that has to be a 9. So that leaves me 1 and 6 there, which means this is an 8. And if that's an 8, what more can I do? Well, this is a triple 6, 8, and 7. 6, 7, and 8. So those are 6, 7, and 8. These are 3, 5, and 3, 5, and 1. Well, the 1s and 5s are together. So the 3 is down there. Do I have any pointed 3s to help me? No, I haven't. These are 2, 8, and 9. Not useful at all. Let's move on. 9, 9, 9. Can I do more pencil markings? 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7. Just trying to go downwards to, hold on, I've got a pointed pair of 1s there. So 1 and 5 are resolved, leaving me the 5s over here. What are we missing here? 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7. I've got 4, 5, need 3 and 7. Okay, so that doesn't complete the set. 7, 7, 7, 7. 7's are pointed. 7, 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 can't go there, so this is 6 and 2. So that must be the 1, which means 1 is here, and the 1 has to be there as well. So 1 and 6 are done. So 6 is here and here because of the 4, 9 pair. So that means the 6s are there. Oh, actually, 6 and 2 are resolved anyway. So that resolves the 2 over there as well. And the 6s are in these two spots. Anything else interesting going on after that? I've got pointer pair of 8, so that must be an 8 as well. So 8 is now in that row. Oh, what number should I be looking at next? 2s are done. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Got a 5 there, so that solves the 5. Sitting a bit too far away from the desk, so just going to move in closer. These are 7s and 8s, so 7 is here, 8 is there because of that 8. So these are 6s and 7s, so they have to go like this because of the 7. So now I've opened up a 6 and a 5. So with that 5 in place, I can place the 4 and 5, 4, and 7. So I've got 3 here because of that 3 and the row, and a 9. So 9, can't resolve that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is there. So this is another 7. These are 3s and 9s. Still can't resolve it, but I do have a 9 over there. What is this? This is a... you just discovered this emoji. What is it? I can't see it. It's too small. Can you sense it? No, hold on. I can sense it as well. Let's make it hover on the screen. Oh, my top overlay is not working. Why is that? Why is my top overlay not... Oh, maybe it's not accepted by the... Is it not a standard emoji? So, hold on. What's going on? Oh, no. I want to be in here. This is an 8. So these are 8s and 9s. These are 8s as well. Oh my god. 3, 3. What is it? 3 and 4. And 3 and 9. Oh my god. What are these? 3s and... Oh, this is painful. 3 and 8. Also can't be resolved. These two, 3 and... Oh, 3 and 4. So that can be resolved. That gives me a 3 there, which means this is an 8. Which means that's an 8. And this is a 9, which breaks the 9-4 pair at last. And gives me a 9 there. And I think the 3s... There we go. So 5 minutes 52 seconds. Not amazing, but not great either. I'm just going to test to make sure that emojis are... Yeah, the overlay is working. It just doesn't like that emoji. So it's really tiny. I'm going to look really close. I cannot figure out what it is. So I'm going to go to Twitch. I'm going to go to my Twitch, and I'm going to zoom in. Oh, when I copy and pasted it, it seemed to have shown something different. Oh, it's an otter. Oh, it's an actual apple emoji. I see. I see now. That is very cute. Although otters, trivia, they may look cute, but in real life, if you're an otter, they're not the cutest things. They do nasty things. So sorry if I spoiled otters for anyone. But anyway, thank you for hanging out again, and thank you for anyone watching either on Twitch video on demand or on YouTube. So if you are from YouTube, do the smashing of the subscribe and the like and the comments. Smash the comments below, and leave a subscribe for more videos. So I shall see you tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out again, Alex. I shall see you maybe later. Not too sure. I may be streaming, but yeah, I'll speak to you on Discord. Catch you later. Bye now.